Series authors make 300% more than standalone authors, 3 times the revenue. But here's what the data reveals. That multiplier only happens when you understand one critical truth. Series marketing is not standalone book marketing repeated multiple times. It's a completely different game, and most authors get it wrong from day one, leaving massive revenue on the table. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what successful series authors do differently and why your first book should be selling your second book before you've even written it. And if you find this analysis helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. We put out new research every week on what actually works in publishing. Here's the reality. When I analyze successful series launches across genres, the pattern is undeniable. The authors earning that 300% multiplier aren't just writing better books. They're building marketing ecosystems where every book amplifies the others, where reader momentum compounds across releases, and where one strategic decision at launch creates revenue for years. Let's break down exactly how they do it. Your first book in a series isn't just a book, it's infrastructure. Research shows that series with strong book one hooks retain 60 to 80% of readers through book two. Series without those hooks, 20 to 30% retention. That's the difference between a profitable series and a struggling one. Here's what successful authors understand. Book one is a giant advertisement for book two. Everything in that book, the narrative structure, the unresolved storylines, the end matter, is designed to create anticipation for what comes next. And this has to be planned before you publish. Look at successful romance series. The first book ends with a satisfying romance conclusion, but there's always a secondary character whose story gets teased. Mystery series solve the case, but there's character development that's clearly unfinished. Fantasy series complete one quest, but reveal a larger threat. This isn't accidental. This is strategic series architecture. Now here's where strategy diverges. Some authors price book one at 99 cents or even free, treating it as a loss leader. They're buying readers for books 2 through 5 where the profit lies. Other authors price book one at full price but invest everything in making it exceptional, using quality and hooks to drive adoption. Both approaches work, but they require different tactics. The key is deciding before you launch which model fits your goals. The biggest mistake? Publishing book one without a series Bible that includes marketing strategy. I'm not just talking plot and characters. Successful authors document their brand positioning, visual identity across all covers, and a roadmap for how promotion evolves as the series grows. When you skip this step, you end up retrofitting strategy onto a series already in market. That's expensive and ineffective. Plan from day one, and every decision compounds your advantage. Your back matter is critical real estate. The data shows the most effective series authors include multiple touch points. An email sign-up with a clear value proposition, get notified when book 2 launches plus exclusive character insights, a preview of book two's opening chapter, a specific release date if you have one. This isn't pushy. This is giving enthusiastic readers what they desperately want: assurance the journey continues and a clear path to stay connected. Once you're past book one, everything changes. Now you're managing an ecosystem where multiple books promote each other. And here's the critical metric. The gap between releases determines your success. The research is clear. Series releasing books 12 months apart see retention rates of 50 to 70%. Push that to 18 or 24 months, and retention crashes below 40%. Your readers loved book one, but they moved on to other series. This is why successful authors often pre-write multiple books before launching. Authors with 3 or 4 books in a series unlock powerful promotional tactics. You can bundle books 1 and 2 at a discount. You can create starter pack promotions. Each tactic serves 2 purposes. It provides entry points for new readers discovering the series and creates urgency for existing readers to catch up. And here's where the magic happens. When book 3 launches, it lifts sales of books 1 and 2 by 40 to 60%. That's the compounding effect standalone authors never experience. Think about this challenge. You're at a convention with printed bookmarks promoting your series. In month one, you want to drive people to book one. 6 months later, book three just launched, and that's your focus. A year later, you have a complete box set to promote. This is where professional tools like Mins become strategically valuable. Dynamic QR codes mean you create your promotional materials once, bookmarks, business cards, posters, but you can update where they point as your strategy evolves. Early in the series, drive readers to book one. Later, promote the latest release or complete bundle. You're thinking in years, and your marketing materials should work just as long. Authors who cultivate series specific communities report something fascinating. These groups become self sustaining promotion engines. Passionate readers recommend the series organically, create fan content, and generate ongoing buzz with minimal author effort. The key is giving them series-specific content they can't get anywhere else. Behind-the-scenes world-building details, character interviews, timeline updates. When readers get this level of engagement, they become advocates. Here's the final piece. Research shows that series completion drives massive sales spikes. Often 50 to 100% of total series revenue happens in the 3 months around the final book's release, but only if you execute the strategy correctly. Start building anticipation 6 months before the finale. Run reread campaigns. Coordinate with your community for launch events. And once it's complete, that series becomes an evergreen asset. Complete series box sets often outsell individual books. Some authors create multiple configurations: a budget digital bundle for new readers, a premium hardcover collector's edition for devoted fans. Each serves a different market and revenue objective. The smartest series authors I've studied think in decades, not individual launches. They build professional covers that don't feel dated. They create strong metadata and keywords that drive ongoing discovery. They set up email automation that introduces new readers to the series without constant manual work. When you do this right, your completed series sells profitably for years, sometimes decades, after the final book releases. That's the real 300% multiplier, not just initial sales, long-term compounding revenue. Series marketing isn't standalone marketing repeated. It's building an ecosystem where every element, from book one's hooks to your completion strategy to your promotional infrastructure, works together to compound value over years. Here are 3 action steps. First, plan before you publish. Create your series marketing Bible now. Map out your visual brand, your pricing strategy, and your cross-promotion tactics before book one launches. This foundation determines everything. Second, build for retention. Your release schedule matters more than almost anything else. Aim for 12 months between books maximum. If you can't maintain that pace, consider pre-writing books or adjusting your series scope. Third, think in years, not launches. Every marketing decision should work long-term. Professional covers that age well, dynamic promotional materials that stay relevant, email systems that run automatically. You're building an asset, not running a campaign. The authors earning that 300% multiplier planned for it from the beginning. They understood that book one is infrastructure. That reader retention determines profitability. That series completion creates legacy assets. You can do the same. If you're serious about building professional series infrastructure, check out Mins. When you're planning promotional materials that need to stay relevant for years as your series evolves, dynamic QR codes are essential. Create once, update forever. From promoting book one to driving readers toward your complete box set, there's a free trial at www.mins.at. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment and tell me, are you writing a series now or planning one? What's your biggest challenge? We read every comment. See you in the next video.